Man, I'm bored. What can I do that's fun? I know. Kill some people! What? It is just pissing me off. Pisses me off. So I hate him for that fact. He's just been pissing the crap out of me lately. Are you in there? Are you stupid? Pissed off here. Pissed off. Piss. Now excuse my French, but I'm a little pissed off right now. Killing people is not okay. Unless the people you're killing are pixelated people, in which case I actually recommend it. In fact, we as gamers kill countless people on a monthly, weekly, or even daily basis. If I had to face real-life consequences for every virtual person I murdered, I would without a doubt be on death row right now. But that's just one more thing that makes gaming fun. It allows us to have a good time and even relieve stress in some cases, doing things we either couldn't or wouldn't do in real life. But we're not just talking about killing your enemies. In this video, I'm gonna go over some of my favorite ways to kill completely innocent people in video games. Roller Coaster Tycoon, a game in which you create and manage theme parks. For most players, a very harmless and family-friendly game, but in the right hands, it can be a tool to unleash a murderous rampage. You see, once you start a theme park, there are various ways in which you can kill the people visiting it. One of the more obvious ways is to create a roller coaster with a big dip that the carts can't get over. Then when the second set of carts comes by, boom. You just gotta love how they get instantly disintegrated by the fire. Other than a roller coaster, you can try creating a tower launcher. Set the power as high as it'll go, but make the tower much too short. And watch them fly. At least they had some fun before they died, right? Or if you prefer to kill off your customers in a more peaceful manner, try creating a garden maze. Just a regular, ordinary garden maze, but instead of a path at the exit, put some water. And if the cops question you, how are you supposed to know they couldn't swim? Now let's change gears for a bit to a more traditional game. Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the N64. I first saw this game on a TV commercial as a kid. Flying in an X-Wing and shooting down TIE fighters, I just had to have it. But one thing I wasn't expecting to kill in the game was civilians. Occasionally throughout the game, there are these tiny little people on the ground, and boy are they fun to shoot. Not only do they let out this hilarious scream, they completely explode when shot. Realistic? No. Funny? Yes. The very first level is one of the best places to go civilian hunting. Instead of shooting down the droids at the start, head north to Mos Eisley. Not only are there civilians, but buildings to blow up, and even a speeder that's fun to chase down. You can just shoot the people if you want, but I prefer to be a little more creative. How about some missile target practice? Or even some kamikaze? Banzai! Yeah, this episode is kind of offensive, isn't it? Ah well. Die, you poorly animated desert dwellers! Die! I'm sure most of you have played or at least heard of The Sims. In fact, most of you have probably dabbled in a little bit of Sims homicide yourself, so you probably know where I'm going with this. There's only so many ways you can kill a Sim, so the key is to be creative with it. One of my favorite ways to do this is to create a game of The Sims Survivor. It's just like the TV show, but with The Sims. First, you create a family of 8 and move them into a lot. Make 8 small, identical rooms with nothing but a bed, toilet, and a hamster for entertainment. You can change it up if you like, this is just the way I prefer to do it. Make them live this way for a day or so, and then using the Move Objects On cheat, move them into a big room with no doors to do challenges in. This right here is a reward challenge. The first 2 Sims to win the slot machine gets to put one of these rugs in his room for decoration. Later on I'll give bigger prizes like showers and even TVs. After the reward challenges, they have to spend one more day in their rooms, and after that it's time for the good part, the Death Challenge. In the Death Challenges, the first Sim to die, well, loses. Sometimes more than one Sim dies, but that's just the way it goes. In my personal favorite Death Challenge, I put burnable objects like rugs and chairs in a room and then light a rocket inside it. Then I watch the people burn. Simple as that. The survivors then move back into their room, and rinse and repeat. The final sim left is the winner, but he doesn't get anything. But by far my favorite thing to do in The Sims is play Dampy the Gravekeeper. Basically, I just create an old sim, name him Dampy the Gravekeeper, invite people to his house, and kill them. I mean, after all, what's Dampy without a graveyard to keep? In The Sims 3, the gravestone sizes depend on how many lifetime happiness points the sim has. If you want a big gravestone, you have to help the sim become happy, achieve his dreams, and then kill him. But that's way too much work, so I recommend just going to the park, meeting a bunch of people, and throwing a party for them. Once they're in your house, they're all yours. Put them all in a room, light a fire, and wait for them to burn to death. Once they're all dead, just move their gravestones into the graveyard, and voila! Then all that's left is to have Dampy do a dance to commemorate a successful mass murder party. Nice moves, Dampy. Nice moves. Now that's pretty much all the murder I can handle for one video, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna relax with a little bit of Animal Crossing. Ugh! Die, bunny! Taste my axe, you stupid little